Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are now incredibly close, if I can talk, incredibly close to dismantling the papacy. So we need to go to East Francia. We are currently dying, so that is something we need to consider. We're currently truced here, and we want to go after this duchy and this duchy, or alternatively, we could just do invade Kingdom of Italy at this point, and this would be completely legal, I believe. Yes, we would vassalize them. So this would be legal. Now, we are currently dying, and we're probably going to die incredibly soon here. Let's take a look at our succession. This looks absolutely fine. Okay. We'll become friends with this fine gentleman, and then probably immediately die. We are expecting this to happen very soon. We are now infirm as well. We're definitely going to die. Any moment now. We're just waiting for death at this point. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. So that now happened, and we are going to need to deal with some factionalism for sure. Our player heir is... Oh, we are not Norse. We should probably convert to local culture, and it's done. We are now Norse. Fantastic. So, our player heir is the correct culture. Cool. Why are you our heir? Interesting. I'm not sure why this is our heir, but sure. Are these guys disinherited? None of them are the right religion. Does that have anything to do with it? Maybe, actually. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We do need to get our council set up. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll get a chancellor. We'll get a steward. We'll get a marshal. We'll get... Oh, that didn't go. We'll get a spy master. There we go. Cool. So we are going to have some factionalism, I expect. Let's see what that's going to end up looking like. We need this to update. Okay. Honestly, that's not too bad. There's a few populists. Okay. I think we'll just let this tick until they fire. We don't have a crown, apparently. We should repair our armor unless we have better armor to equip. This is what we have right now. Yeah, what we have is best. So we'll go ahead and repair that. And we are also going to... Let's see, we've got our regalia equipped. We have no crown. Okay, sure. None of these factions are actually dangerous. This Liberty faction might become dangerous. Maybe. I'm going to roll this, and we'll see what we get. He wants a hook. Done. We're also going to send him a gift for 37 opinion. Bribe him a little bit here. And then we're going to arrange a marriage between our half-brother and Dorothy. That's not going to do anything. Okay, we need, like, our half-sister here. Done. Cool. No problem there. And our player heir has no spouse. We should do something about that. She is 16. And do we care about this alliance? Not really. What we really want is somebody with high stewardship, who's approximately the correct age. That would be nice. Yikes. Okay. Looks like options are slim. We could do this guy, actually. That wouldn't be a terrible concept. But they're related. So that means that that is, in fact, a terrible concept. Sure. I think this guy. Done. Okay, so factions are no longer really a thing. What do we need for our lifestyle? Well, We would like to get caught up in tech. Yes. We would like to get caught up in tech. What is our learning at? Actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and do a scholarship focus here. Done. Now we can go after East Francia and invade this kingdom. The Kingdom of Italy. It'll cost us 1,000 prestige. We can't do this because our level of fame is too low. Fair enough. Let's instead raise a runestone. But what to carve? Okay. We'll let that tick forward a little bit, and at this point, we are quite a ways away here. Can we do a de jure duchy invasion? Oh my. So, this is a thing. And it's technically legal. I think. We may have to grant out some territory. It depends on how it all comes together. But I believe that this is technically legal. I also believe that it kind of goes against the spirit of what we're trying to do. Because this is not even remotely close to a coastal empire at this point. Like, if we have this territory here, like this like core HRE territory, I would argue that this is not a coastal empire at that point. You can make arguments for all of Britain being fundamentally coastal. You can make arguments for all of Italy being fundamentally coastal. Even if there's a couple of counties here and there that technically aren't, you can make arguments that it basically is, and you may as well grab them just to clean up border gore. But this, I don't think that argument can be made. If we were not playing under the coastal rule set, I would do this in a heartbeat. This is absolutely the correct move to press this guy's claim. 100%. As it is, I do feel like it goes against the spirit of what we're trying to do. So I think I'm going to decline to do this right now. This would absolutely be a big power play. No doubt about that. But it's not what we're looking to do. So I'm going to decline that for the moment. And we are just going to come down here and take the Duchy of Verona. And then we'll take Mantua afterwards. And we can't conquer Duchy because we're not illustrious. Okay. We can Holy War for the Duchy, though. That would be fine. Can we Holy War for the Kingdom? No. And I don't think I'd do that anyway. It's only one additional county. So we'll Holy War for the Duchy of Verona. And that'll be fine. So we'll raise up our troops down here. Just until our men-at-arms arrive. And I'm deliberately choosing here to pass up on a big, big gain of power. It feels very weird. Very weird to pass that up indeed. That was a grand opportunity, but I don't think it's one that really fits into the spirit of what we're doing here. Now, would our characters do that in reality? Like, would the Vikings do that if they were granted the opportunity? Yeah, I absolutely think they would. That's not the point. I'm doing this in, like, pursuant to the spirit of our rule set, not, like, for RP purposes. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So we're going to finish up this siege, and I'd like to come down here and fight these guys now. We're 28% war score at this moment, and we should just absolutely crush this force. No problem whatsoever. A mace? No, we don't care about a mace. Okay. Yeah, that's the mace. I bet it was you who broke it. It probably was, to be honest. Our daughter is injured, and we'll send for a physician. Cool. So we win that battle, and that brought us up a level of fame, bringing us up to illustrious. So that's very, very nice. 1667 fame is a lot of fame. That is a ridiculous amount of fame, actually. So we're going to siege over here. We inherited a set of armor and a warhammer. Sure. And we're currently at 84% war score. So this will get us a decent chunk. We finish that, and then we're going to make our way up here. I'd love to catch these guys and fight them again. I doubt they're going to let us do that. We're capped on battle war score, but this is commanded by ruler. I'm shocked they let us do this. Okay. What does this guy want? Coinage rights? Okay. Whatever. So we're at 96%, and we're just going to walk up over here. Cool. 97. We're going to get a victory by ticking before the siege finishes, but that's okay. Cool. We're at 99, and let's finish that. He just hired a holy order. That's unfortunate timing for him. But, we'll enforce our demands. So we, of course, need to go after this county. We'll grant this out. And we should also create this duchy. We'll usurp that over. There we go. And then that de jure switches over to... Oh, we need to grant this out. We hold the duchy ourselves, and we don't necessarily want that. We'll grant this over the Jarldom of Verona, and now we can transfer this Jarl to Italy. Done. Okay, now we need a marshal, and we'll go for this guy. He was also our best spy master, but now this guy's a better spy master, so that's good. So we need to go after East Francia again. And we can't exactly do that right now because of the truce, unless we want it to be a truce breaker. So we'll hold off on that for the moment. It should be a 5-year truce. Not too bad. Once we have this, then we can go after the papacy. I want to double check that we'll have the complete region of Italia at this point. Yes, that is accurate. Beautiful. West Slavia is pretty big, but they're not very powerful. The Byzantine Empire is not as powerful as we are either. Oh, hey, did we lose all of our pirate hordes yet? Nope, there's only one left. There's one pirate left. I'm going to raise them. The singular pirate. And I'm going to park them out in the water, where they will take constant attrition, in theory. I think that's how that works. So let's embark them out over here. And we'll have to wait for their supplies to come down. That's probably going to take a while. Actually, it's 8 supplies per month because they're at sea. That's just a flat amount. Fascinating. So now we'll find out if it can decay below 1 troop. That's going to be interesting to know. I've never had an army completely decay away in Crusader Kings while on the sea. So I guess we'll see if that works. Should be very interesting indeed. Now, if this guy were to die, then we could go after him again. We are truced, and that truce will be up exactly when? 4 more years? Yeah, that's what was expected. Sounds good. This ransom is acceptable. I don't mind that. And apparently we are good friends with our daughter. Okay. Hopefully we're not too good of friends, but... I mean, this is Crusader Kings. You never can tell. So yeah, going after East Francia for the full kingdom there would have definitely been the play. Under most circumstances. I just feel like that goes against the spirit of what we're doing here. So I'm declining to do that for now. We could found a holy order. Not really anything to do there. And I don't really want additional children. I think we're doing fine as far as children go. Let's look at our succession here. Okay. Honestly, we could disinherit this child. And that seems fine. We do have an available perk, and we're going to take scientific because I want to get caught up in technology. And manorialism will be finishing up very, very soon here. So that would be absolutely great. 10 months on that. Armillary Sphere in 15 years. I don't really care about that, although naval speed would be nice. The daughter that we just disinherited just drowned. Okay. Apparently it was this guy that she died while playing with. Well, I hope she'll be playing in Valhalla. Okay. So yeah, that was awkward timing for us. And we could confide in our wife. I mean, that seems like a pretty decent way to handle it. So we'll go ahead and do that. We are above our domain limit because of that, but our wife is on assist ruler. We'll bump her over to manage domain. She's really, really, really bad at that. Honestly, we're far better off having her assist ruler. Okay, we're just going to grant out one of these titles over here then, and it'll be this one. There we go. No problem. We can get that back when we solve this issue. And then we can talk to our confidant. Cool. We lose 14 stress, which isn't a ton. And we'll call a hunt, which will drop our stress level down again. Cool. I do wish that I had known that she was about to drown because I wouldn't have spent the renown on disinheriting her, but here it is. And I guess we can have our daughter and friend get the kill there. That'll be fine. So we're just chilling at 0 here. I'm guessing it's not going to decay below 1 troop. But I don't know that for a fact. So for now, I guess this is okay. We're going to leave that be. We can disband well on the seas, but we're not going to do that for now. Oh my. That required 2 triple clicks up here to get middle mouse panning back. That was weird. Also, I really wish Paradox would fix that bug. Sad. We could lose some stress here. We didn't lose stress, but it was worth a shot. Okay, and at this point, our truce with East Francia is only 3 years. Cool. We can think about attacking somewhere else. Apparently the Pope sees us in a new light now. Hilarious. We are planning on dismantling the papacy, so that's going to be exciting. I really don't think this is going to go away. I'm going to disband that. Our half-sister gave birth to a daughter. Okay. We could think about going after, like, Bavaria here. This is all coastal. We could do this and expand our coast out this direction while we wait. And I think we're going to. So we'll raise up our troops over here. Wait a second. No, those weren't Bavarian troops. Okay. We'll raise up our troops over here. They don't have enough to deal with our men-at-arms, so we'll just send in our men-at-arms. And this will be great. I don't think there will be a problem here. This should fall very quickly indeed. We just discovered manorialism. I'm not interested in this county. You'll find no deal here. Okay, we're going to come up over this way, though, because we can now start working on castle upgrades. And specifically, economic castle upgrades. We are going to focus on, well, ideally things... Oh yeah, we can build a duchy building here eventually. We're waiting on birds for that one, I think. We want to eventually work on things that will increase our development growth, but for now, I'm just kind of building at random. I mean, we have a lot of cash at the moment, and I would like to just burn through this. And all of this will generate us additional cash. So that's really not going to be a problem. And then we've got this up over here. And these will build very, very quickly, I think. 2 years? Okay. We'll get that started. Fantastic. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, we were sieging over here. That's right. We don't have a siege leader here, but I think this is fine. Oh yeah, we're now fascinated by bailiffs. We may not want to be on bailiffs. I think we want to be on burrs next. The bailiffs isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I want to be able to build those medieval era military buildings, and that levy size multiplier is nice too. So we'll hop in over here. 50 days left there, and then as far as Bavaria goes, the rest of them are up over here. That's going to be a little bit awkward for us to get to, but not too bad. And this was their capital. Okay. So next we will head up over here. That's a very lengthy journey. That'll take us 6 months to get there. Okay, well, ticking war scores on our side. And we'll just slowly make our way over there. We can call on this guy if we wanted to. This guy, if we wanted to. I don't think we want to. He's in West Slavia? Okay. Interesting. Well, we'll be arriving up here fairly soon. If we require additional reinforcements for this war, that won't be a problem. I don't think we will. There's their forces. I don't suppose we catch them here, do we? We do. This should end the war then. That's great. Yep. That's done. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. So this territory is now ours, and we'll need to grant that out. There we go. No problem. And that's just another coastal province for us. I like it. So next up, the question is how long on the truce with East Francia? 21 months is the answer. We could go after Croatia. Mediterranean conquest for county. That's an interesting war goal. But I'm not seeing what benefit it has over conquering the county. It just costs twice as much. Okay. Well, we could go after... I don't like either of these duchies, if I'm honest. I don't think that works all that well. Okay. We could go after Burgundy. We could go after Burgundy. We would just want this single county, because this is not coastal in the slightest. But if we did that, that would give us solid borders with Aquitaine, which isn't the worst idea. This guy has 14,000 troops with like... Oh, because West Francia would join. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and declare that, and we'll raise up our troops down over here. Fantastic. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue to expand our coastal hold on the Mediterranean. You can leave your offerings. Oh, and we're probably going to dismantle the papacy next episode as well. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Signal162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.